The return of football season can only mean one thing. The Red Zone Game of the Week, sponsored by RWJ Barnabas Health, is back. And to kick off the 2018 season, we have a classic shore rivalry. The Manasquan Warriors and the Point Pleasant Borough Panthers slugging it out for the first victory of the season. Hello, I'm Ryan Ross. Thank you for joining us for season 14 of the Red Zone Game of the Week. These teams were Thanksgiving rivals for nearly 30 years, but now they play a lot less frequently than they did in the past. However, they did meet in the playoffs last year, with Point Pleasant Borough getting the best of Manasquan. Will the result be different this year, or will Point Borough extend their win streak over their rivals? Let's get to the highlights. Opening possession on fourth down, Ryan O'Leary drops back and hits James Pendergast down the sideline for a gain of 22. And on the very next play, it's Rashid Tuttles rumbling up the middle. It's a 10-yard touchdown run, and it's 7-0 Manasquan. Back comes Boro after a lengthy drive. It is capped off by Kyle Komanitsky. He takes the inside handoff and rolls in from 5 yards out, and we're all tied up at 7. Two long drives by both teams to start the game, but now Manasquan, they decide to do it all in one play. The handoff is to Canyon Birch, and he gets some nice blocks, and he is off to the races, 61 yards to the house, and in a flash, Manasquan back on top. It's 13-7. Second quarter now, a much shorter run from Birch this time, but it's just as effective. He plunges in from 4 yards, and he also scores on the 2-point conversion, and it's now 21-7 Warriors. Late in the second quarter now, Boro cuts into the lead. Komanitsky walks the tightrope down the sideline. He takes the hit, but he still scores. It's a 16-yard touchdown, and the Panthers cut into the lead. 21-14, Manasquan leads Point Borough at halftime in our Red Zone Game of the Week here at Al Sander Field. Ryan Ross here with Chris Melvin from the Red Zone Roadshow. Chris, very entertaining first half.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. I knew it was going to be a tough outing because both teams are tough. Nothing finesse about those guys, just hard, gritty football is what they both thrive on. And the other thing is that you got to realize that we have two teams that are pretty much all friends. Outside of football, these guys are like best friends out there. So, and I expected it to be a tough game. I had no idea it was going to be a lot of fireworks, though.
Lots of fireworks in the first half. Let's see what the second half has in store. Third quarter action, it's Komanitsky again. He dodges a defender, and he scampers in from 12 yards out. And we're all tied up at 21. The next drive, quarterback Garrett Romer with some nice runs, and he eventually sets himself up for the touchdown. He punches it in to join the touchdown party, and the Panthers roar all the way back with 3 unanswered touchdowns. They take the lead. It's 28-21. Back and forth we go. Birch from 5 yards. He gets in for the score, but he is denied on the 2-point conversion. So Boro clings to a 1-point lead. But the Warriors defense comes up with the big play. They force the fumble and recover it. And on the very next play, it's Tuttles once again from 16 yards. Right up the middle he goes. The 2-point conversion is good this time around, and it's 35-28 Manasquan. Boro trying to get back in the game late in the fourth quarter, but it's another fumble. The Warriors pounce on it, and that sets up Birch for what would put the game out of reach. He scores again, and that makes it 42-28, and that would be your final score. Manasquan wins. They go to 1-0. They will take on Neptune next week. Boro falls to 0-1. They play Colts Neck next week at home.
We marked this day on our calendar as soon as we found out 293 days ago we lost here. And there's no worse feeling than what it was when we lost. So we knew we didn't want that to happen again. Every lift we had as a team, you heard the words Point Borough every single time, no matter what, whether we were chanting it before a workout or during a workout, whatever. We had it written up on a board. We set this mark. We set this date on our calendar, and we knew we had to get back to it, and we knew we had to get them some revenge after last year.
42-28, Manasquan beats Point Borough in our Red Zone Game of the Week, sponsored by RWJ Barnabas Health. Thanks for watching on APP.com. I'm Ryan Ross. We'll see you in the Red Zone next week for Freehold Township at Central Regional.
But no matter how you cut it, we're 1-0. Crank that, ready? In the house, gentlemen. Let's get on the bus. Let's clean it. Leave it better than we found it. Better than we found it.
Good job, guys. Good job.